Hey guys, this is Nico. With the recent release of the latest iPad Pro M4, many of you might be wondering if it can replace your computer. Well, stay tuned until the end as I will explain to you how it became my main driver. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Nico, currently living in Japan to build my dream project, and I'm taking you along the ride. Here, I share my passion for Japan, productivity, tech, and anything that helps you work smarter and live better. If that sounds exciting, join the journey, hit subscribe, and now, back to the video. In this video, we will cover why it is better than the MacBook, why it is better than the previous iPad Pros, why it is important to focus on the workflows it thrives in, as well as why I still won't recommend it. Before we start, it is important to remember that I already made a review of this iPad Pro you can find here, so make sure to check it out and come back after. Also, I recently created a playlist around productivity that you can find here. The iPad Pro M4 outshines the MacBook in versatility and portability. With the latest Magic Keyboard, it can perform like a laptop but can quickly be transformed into a tablet by detaching it from this keyboard. Whether you're taking handwritten notes or just watching a video on a couch or even drawing, it is much more convenient than a traditional laptop or MacBook. Which actually brings us now to why this latest iPad Pro M4 is actually a game changer compared to the previous iPad Pro. This latest iPad Pro shines in three main areas: its size, its screen, and its new accessories. Let's start with the size. Its lighter and thinner design enhances portability and usability. Besides showing you actual image of the latest iPad Pro M4, it is actually hard to convey this through a video, so I strongly recommend you going to try it out in an Apple store. This feature alone unlocks several new usage. As already stated in my previous video, this feature led me to switch to the 13-inch coming from the 11-inch of my previous iPad Pro M1. As before, I always found the bigger size of the iPad Pro to be too heavy and clunky. This is now over, giving you the impression you're actually using a notepad or a sheet of glass. Which now leads us to its screen. Even though you might not notice it, coming from the previous LCD panel of my iPad Pro M1, you do notice a significant difference. So yes, this is not groundbreaking, but it does deliver a much better quality for videos and an overall brighter display, making it that much better. Lastly, the latest version of the Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil Pro do deliver much appreciated upgrades. The new version of the Magic Keyboard is just a wonder to type on, and its trackpad has finally the same feel and size as the MacBook. Me personally, as I use often this configuration, this is totally worth it. Concerning the latest Apple Pencil Pro, the new squeeze gesture and haptics make it much more productive and engaging as the previous models. Once again, as detailed in my review video, this iPad Pro shines in specific workflows. To give you an example, here are some of those workflows I personally use. As an example, I managed this entire YouTube video from ideation to production with this latest iPad Pro M4. Therefore, I extensively use LumaFusion to edit my videos. LumaFusion is a super capable iOS editing app that shines on this latest iPad Pro. You can use it with the Magic Keyboard and use its shortcuts on the actual keyboard, or use it in the tablet mode with your fingers and Apple Pencil Pro, making it a much more engaging way to edit your video. Making editing on the latest iPad Pro more engaging and personal, as I sometimes find myself editing on the go, in the train or in my bed, where the use of a traditional laptop or MacBook would be more difficult. On top of that, I regularly use Apple Notes or Notion to take notes about my videos. Both of these apps are just great on the latest iPad Pro. Oh, and I also use apps like Pixelmator to edit my thumbnails, and the usage of the latest Apple Pencil Pro is just wonderful with it. I also have been learning Japanese for a little while now, and I use the app Notability as my main handwritten note-taking app. This app allows me to take handwritten notes or annotate PDF, which are my main source of studies. I can also write naturally in either English or Japanese, and the Scribble feature of iPadOS works in both of these languages. If you want to learn more about this, you can check here my playlist focused on Japanese. Lastly, the support of external monitors and the Stage Manager feature of iPadOS is of great help when I want a more desktop-like style workflow or just need a bigger screen. Which now brings us to why I still won't recommend this latest iPad Pro. Despite those strengths, and as described in my previous review video, this iPad Pro is not for everyone. Even though it is an outstanding device, it only appeals to very niche workflows. If you're just looking for a device to browse the web, watch Netflix, or do general iPad things, a normal iPad or an iPad Air could be a better pick. If you have a more desktop-like workflow and you want to use this latest iPad Pro like a computer, a MacBook would be the better option. However, if your workflow leverages the unique features of this latest iPad Pro and drains from its characteristics, then this iPad could be the perfect device for you. Hey guys, that wraps up the video. If you found it helpful, please like the video and leave a comment in the section down below to ask me all your questions or just share your opinion, thoughts, and experience about the iPad Pro M4. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be the first one to discover my upcoming video that will be a deep dive in detail into how I use this iPad Pro to manage my YouTube channel. Until then, I'm out of here everybody. See you soon. Bye bye. Peace out.